Generally speaking, companies come to us for one simple reason. It's to have a strategy for their business. And that strategy is usually split into two different layers. Over the last 20 years, we've been really analyzing why people come to us and what is our real added value to them. We figured out that there are two major root causes why people come to us. It's either because they have big problems or they have big opportunities. Now, when we talk about big problems, we're talking about cash flow problems, succession planning, and high employee turnover. Yes, cash flow is really, it looks like a problem. However, it's the symptom of a problem. So whenever companies have cash flow issues, it means that there are so many things that are happening that are causing the cash flow as symptoms. So it could be lack of sales, it could be high cost, it could be collection problems, it could be leakages in the company, it could be anything, theft, misconduct, really literally anything could be there. And our main job as certified management consultant is to really dig deeper and understand what is causing, or what is the combination of those issues that is causing those cash flow problems. The second point is succession planning. And some people find it weird why we classify it under a big problem. Because technically speaking, family businesses succession planning is not really a smooth process. Who will be taking over the business? Are they ready or not? Will they maintain the same culture or not? How to evaluate the company and how to split the shares and the roles. There are so many family, cultural, psychological, and so many issues deeply rooted in the business that are not really only related to the business matters. So there are a lot of things that we work on to really find the right path, which is never a similar path inside the company. So what works in company A surely doesn't really need to work in company B. And the third point, which is the high employee turnover, which is again a symptom, not the main problem. The main problem is a list of possibilities. So it could be something from the management, it could be different layers inside the management, it could be the lack of system, the over control or the under control, it could be a lack of appreciation, it could be really anything. So there are so many possibilities about why people leave the company, but let's keep it simple. If they are satisfied and happy and productive, usually they must not leave the business. Excuse me. The second thing is the big opportunities. So people come to us, and of course we love this type of companies where we have big opportunities to explore. Unfortunately, in the last 20 years, they've been not exceeding 5% of our portfolio, which is usually three things. It's either the sales team development opportunity, which is growing the sales team to a totally different level. We're not talking about recruiting one salesperson or training the sales team. We're talking about massively creating a sales department that is really taking the business to a totally different level. We're talking about quadrupling and more the sales team, not only in terms of number of people inside the team, but also in the system and the internal training academy, and the way they deal with their CRM, how to combine with the marketing, and how to really go into many folds of sales results using a combination of solutions tailor-made for each and every company. The second thing as a big opportunity is the global expansion to reach the full potential, because many companies reach a certain plateau where they feel that they can give more, they can do more, but they are blocked at a certain phase in their business. So this is where we step in to really understand where they stand today and how they can take the business to another level and start benefiting from a global presence or digital global presence using the new tools and techniques that are available in the market. And the third big opportunity is the franchising, because sometimes if you've got enough credibility in the market, the brand name is really solid. And once you have a good name and a good experience in the market, maybe it could be the right opportunity to start selling the franchise, because there are so many people out there who would love to start a new business and not go through the whole process again. So they would love to start something that has a good name, a good experience, and benefit from that to focus on the production, on the operation, not on recreating the wheel. So whether you are having as a business big problems or big opportunities, this is where we step in. actually, we don't really like the gray areas or the regular scenarios. There are so many solutions out there for the regular scenarios. We usually like the tough cases where we are challenged, where we learn, where we search, where we get deeply rooted inside the solution in combination with the key team members, with the key experts, with the owners of the company, and we really create a difference and take the business to another level. We usually do that into 4 steps. The first step is we assess the business to really understand where we stand on so many levels. We have 13 types of assessments that we do. The second step is having the plan, a solid business plan to really understand how and where to go in the next couple of years. And then we move to the implementation. And of course, this is a very important part because we're not on the writing level, but we are really on the engagement level where we dig deep in the implementation of the solution. And of course, without follow-up, nothing really happens on the ground. So we make sure to follow up on time, to measure the key performance indicators, and to keep always an eye on the return on investment and the key performance indicators. So if you are having a big problem inside the company, or if you are having a big opportunity and you feel you need some support to be able to get there in less time, because of course businesses can expand alone. They don't always need an external person to support to get there. But with the right experts on board, of course, we can save time, we can grow faster, and we can reach those goals in a better pace and in a smoother approach, because we've already been exposed to a lot of experiences and a lot of cases that could help us take the business to another level.